Legends' opinion on Khamzat, Mike Tyson, Joe Rogan, Daniel Cormier. It is well known that boxing fans are well educated by fighters who not only won championships, but also won the heart of their fans. And the name of that fighter is Khamzat Chimaev. As far as his fans are concerned, Khamzat is a popular fighter. But here is what some MMA legends are saying about his performance. Make sure to watch this video till the end. Hi folks, thanks for tuning in. This channel is all about punches, kicks and knockouts. We belong to the world of MMA. If you are also an MMA fanatic, then make sure to subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon to stay connected with us. That being said, let's start with the legend Mike Tyson. In a podcast interview with Joe Rogan, Mike Tyson shared his opinions on the fighter by saying, "I know this guy has some issues. He looks like a nice guy, but he's kind of psychopathic." While laughing, Joe Rogan added that, "Oh, he's a full psychopath. Full psychopath." Khamzat's performance has drawn Mike Tyson's attention, and it seems admiration has been formed for the Chechnya native because of his ferocious fighting style. Tyson was famous for his antics in and out of the ring, but one thing was for sure, if you were across the ring from him, you didn't stand a chance. And Tyson notices Khamzat's similar attitude toward fighting. In fact, Khamzat was offered to sit on the couch with Mike Tyson and guest star on his podcast, but he declined. A lot of athletes, hip-hop stars, actors and actresses have appeared on Mike Tyson's podcast, but Khamzat explained on a Hustle MMA podcast episode why he wasn't interested. He said, "I don't have much desire to do that. Go on the podcast. As a fighter, an athlete, I really like him. But I don't like what all happened with him. The violence, the pills, the marijuana, the Muslims, it's strange. But I still respect him. He went through a lot of things, and because of this, he broke down. Did a lot of bad things." Even after Khamzat denied Mike Tyson's request to appear on his podcast, he still praised the undefeated fighter. To be honest, Khamzat Chimaev is certainly a polarizing figure. That's why longtime UFC commentator Joe Rogan believes Khamzat needs to be tested against the likes of George Masvidal and Colby Covington. Even though Chimaev beat Burns in 3 rounds, questions have been raised about how good he is. While the Swede upset the number 2 contender in Durino, there has been some argument. These are with relation to the fact that if it was a 5-round fight, the bout could have gone the Brazilian's way. Khamzat is on Rogan's mind right now. Rogan believes that Borz should be tested against someone like Colby Covington or George Masvidal. Despite the fact that Colby Covington is a conventional wrestler, he has average striking skills, while Masvidal is a traditional striker. He has made a career out of knockouts. Khamzat Chimaev is a complete martial artist who possesses expertise in both striking and wrestling, a fighter representing a more skilled and newer generation. That's why Joe Rogan said on his podcast show that, "Now that's a fight I can get behind, more than maybe even the Nate fight, Masvidal versus Khamzat. I like that fight a lot, that's interesting. Khamzat versus Covington is very interesting." As a matter of fact, the Swedish star would have a hard time beating the likes of Covington and Masvidal. In any case, neither would pose a threat to him nor make it a competitive fight. In the octagon, Joe Rogan asked Khamzat Chimaev about his weight at UFC 279 and how missing weight would affect his career. And after Khamzat missed weight, the UFC matched him with Kevin Holland, who took the fight on short notice. Unsurprisingly, Borz took the win in the first round and dominated Holland. Within 2 minutes of the first round, he submitted him. Despite Khamzat's impressive performance, the audience booed and whistled. The dissatisfaction of the audience was so big, actually, that Khamzat had to run to the octagon while passing through the public. After the event had concluded, Daniel Cormier posted a reaction video on YouTube, in which he said, "I want to know a little bit more about the weight cut issue in the octagon." He said that the official pulled the plug on him the night before. He was closer than 7.5 pounds. I love that Joe Rogan asked him the hard questions. He tried to avoid it. "I don't want to talk about this." Joe goes, "No, you have to talk about it." I love that Joe held his foot to the fire a little bit. Some UFC fighters, including Daniel Cormier, are concerned that Khamzat has a great chance of becoming a champion. They're not worried about him becoming a champ one day, but about how he conducts himself, both inside and outside the octagon. And that's been it. Express your opinion in the comments below and consider subscribing to the channel. But before that, the like button must be pressed. We'll feel better, you know? We'll catch up with you soon. Thanks for watching.